Hello, I'm Daniel Gonzalez, a developer for VLab 7.0. This is an installation guide for preparing a virtual cluster to house VLabs using KVM. This guide begins assuming that KVM has been installed by a system administrator. Log in as Portal. The first step to be done is to configure Polkit's authentication. To do so, type sudo vim etc polkit1 local authority 50 local point D and a file name ending in pkla. This will create a new file or open the existing file. The following prompt must be added if not already there. This will enable Portal's access to KVM's hypervisor, kemu://system. Save and exit the file. Next is to edit the sudoers file. This will allow Portal to use certain scripts without being prompted for the sudo password. Type sudo vi-sudo to edit the file. The first thing to be done is to comment out the default require tty. Next, add the 2 lines at the bottom. Save and exit. Nmap needs to be installed. To install Nmap, simply type sudo yum install Nmap. After Nmap is installed, pxssh needs to be fixed. Type sudo vim usr lib python 2.6 site-packages pxssh.py to edit the file. Go to line 134. Add the 2 lines seen above the line self.read_non-blocking size equals 10,000 timeout equals 1. Comment gas, clear out the cache before getting the prompt. SSH must be configured to connect to the other virtual clusters without a password. The simple way of doing this is to copy over the authorized keys file. Next is to add the key for the new virtual cluster. Adding the new key should be done for all virtual clusters. To set up the networks, first open Virt Manager. Click on Edit Connection Details, making sure you are connected to the local host. Click on Virtual Networks. First stop, then delete the default connection. This can be done by pushing the red circle and then the trash bin. Recreate the default connection following these steps. First, add a new network. Click Forward. The name must be default. The IP address is 192.168.122.0/24. Disable DHCP. Forward the physical network. Destination any physical network, mode NAT. Click Finish. Next we will need to add the routers. Click the plus icon to add a network. The name should be capital R Router 1. The IP address is 192.168.101.0/24. Disable DHCP. This should be an isolated virtual network. Click on Finish. Repeat these steps for routers 2 through router 8, replacing 101 with 102 for router 2, 103 for router 3, 104 for router 4, etc. in the router IP settings. And the names should be router 1, router 2, router 3, router 4, etc. Everything else is the same. I will now discuss how to rearm a Windows gold image. In this test case, we'll be using a backup of a gold image I have previously stored. To install an image, type virt install. Next, type connect QEMU system. The next input is RAM, 1024 megabytes or 1 gigabyte. The name is W71. The OS type is Windows. The number of vCPUs is 1. VNC allows us to use virt viewer. Accelerate accelerates the virtual machine. No auto console removes the auto console. We will actually not be using a network for this display, so I'm removing that line. Type the disk image path, followed by device equals disk and format equals QCAD2. Import signifies that we're importing an already existing disk image. Keymap equals ENUS is the key mapping for the keyboard to allow us to use Control-Alt-Delete and other functions. Type virt viewer followed by connect QEMU : / system, followed by the name of the domain or the virtual machine, which in this case is W7-1. This will open up a window that will allow us to see the Windows virtual machine running. Log into Windows. Then, check if there is a reset.bat inside the root C folder. Since we don't have one, we need to create one. This will take a minute. First, open Notepad as an administrator. Then, input the following text. Save the file as reset.bat in the root C folder. Restart Windows. Push F8 as soon as you see the boot screen. Then, click on the top option, Repair your computer. Use the default keyboard inputs and type in your password to log in as administrator. Next, run the command prompt. Go to the D folder, which was the C folder. Run reset.bat. Once it completes successfully, restart the computer. Run the command prompt as an administrator. Type slmgr/dlv to view the status of the computer. As you can see, it changes to not genuine, and a product key has not been found. To insert the product key, type slmgr/ipk/the product key. Once this is done, hit enter. Your computer will now be rearmed. This has been an installation demo. Thank you very much.